actually got a question to ask any of you that listen and watch to this podcast. So if you are into pigeons, whether it be racing pigeons, fancy pigeons, roller pigeons, whatever type of pigeons that you're into, I've been thinking about an idea for a long time. And I've toyed with doing it, nearly did it, didn't do it, what have you. So here's the question. As we all know, running groups on Facebook, I've got the RPI group's got 13,000 members, can be problematic. But one of the biggest problems for me, outside of pigeons and what have you, is I never build anything really that relies on another platform. I do it myself within business because I own it. And we've seen groups where I saw a 50,000 member pigeon group get taken down and closed down on Facebook. Terrible. Years of work just gone within a press of a button. So the question is this. If there was a dedicated, independent social network that kind of looked like Facebook, worked like Facebook, timeline, friends, groups, chats, etc., dedicated just to pigeons, whether it be racing pigeons, like I said, if you've listened to my other podcasts, I'm getting into fancy pigeons and roller pigeons as well, so it's wouldn't just be for racing pigeons, but it would be separated out so people can go into different areas depending on what pigeons they're interested in, or general chat, whatever. Would you actually go and use a website or an app that worked pretty much like Facebook, but was not Facebook, not based on Facebook? Would you actually use it? If it was just dedicated to pigeons, it was a pigeon network. Would you actually use it? That's what I want to know. Because, as I say, I've thought about doing this for a while. It'd be completely free to use. Over time, we would get some advertising in to pay for its upkeep, but it wouldn't be a commercial thing. It would be completely free to use. Would you actually use it? That's what I want to know. Because if enough people say they would use it, and hopefully they would use it, then it's something that I would consider getting up and running, because I think the world needs its own network. I know there's many platforms that you can run things on. There's forums out there and what have you. But to me, Facebook works so well because it is social. You can interact with others. You can see what other people are posting in different groups, even though you're not friends with them and what have you. It works well. But at the end of the day, I mean, as I said, I sit here with a 13,000 group in the RPI Facebook group, and that's great, but I really don't like the idea of any time something could go wrong and Facebook could close that down. I also don't like the ridiculous rules about posting livestock on Facebook can get you banned and all of that stuff. So this would be a network where, as long as people are kind, courteous, and are not doing things they really shouldn't be doing, wouldn't have any of them restrictions. So yeah, would you use a pigeon network essentially if it was not on Facebook, it had a website, it had a mobile app? Would you use it? Let me know. Email me, mark@racingpigeoninternational.com. You can go to my RPI Racing Pigeon International page and let me know. You can go, if you're in the group, to the Racing Pigeon International group. But like I said, it wouldn't just be for racing pigeons. I still love racing pigeons. I'm into them. But the more I've seen the fancy pigeon world, the roller pigeon world, I think there's a need more than ever for all kinds of pigeons. So it would be a pigeon network. But like I said, it would be like Facebook, where if you're into racing pigeons only, there are racing pigeon groups that other people can set up groups within the network, just like Facebook. You can pretty much do your own thing as long as it's kind, courteous, and respectful, and not breaking the law. So let me know. Would you use it? If I get enough people saying yes, I'm going to consider doing it and setting up a pigeon network for everybody or anywhere in the world to use. Thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for watching. If you're watching